Welcome back to H4 Woodworks. My name is Randy. In this video I'm going to be talking about and giving a basic overview of these garden boxes I've been building. I've built two of these already, and you can see in the picture the boxes that I built. And this particular one here is going to be a little bit different size than those. Those two were 6 feet long, about 3 feet wide. And this box is 39 inches wide and 36 inches, 39 by 36. Now, the basic overall construction of this box essentially is a skeletal type frame made out of pressure treated 2x4s. Now, I know you should not use 2x4s for garden boxes, but with the price point that I'm at and availability of materials, this was my best option that I came up with. The upper and lower portions of this skeletal box, you can cut to any length that you desire for whatever size box you want. All of these are at 36 inches that I've cut here. The real number, the one that's most critical, is the vertical attach points, or the vertical sides. Those are 9.5 inches, and they have pocket holes drilled into them to attach everything. So if you've got something longer than 36 inches, I recommend adding a third vertical support in the middle, as you can see in the pictures that I did for my longer ones. But for just 36 inches, this should be more than plenty. Now, the inside of this box, flip it over, is lined with cedar fence pickets. These are 3 cedar fence pickets in a row, and they are just screwed in. Nothing fancy, nothing pretty. And then I will line the inside with a ground cover material that you would put down in your garden or your flower beds prior to putting mulch on top. So hopefully those two items will prevent some of the leaching of the pressure treated material chemicals into the garden. Now, a quick overview of how this is assembled. Like I said, they're pocket holes on the verticals, so the upper and lowers are attached to the vertical pieces using Titebond 3 waterproof glue, since this is an exterior project. And they're also screwed in with these 2.5 inch specially coated pocket screws rated for outdoor use. Now, once the frames are built, then they're assembled together at butt joints just using 2.5 inch deck screws. So you can easily just take it apart and move it if you like, or go somewhere else. And then the insides are just, these cedar fence pickets are just screwed in with 2.5 inch deck screw, or 1.25 inch deck screws attached. So that's pretty simple. It's not fine furniture, it's just an outdoor box that can be filled with dirt. So nothing fancy. If you want to go off and clean up the edges and sand it down and stain it and make it all pretty and sell it, probably could, and spend a little more time than probably I did, probably make a really good selling point. They're very awkward and kind of heavy. I don't like building large items like this to sell. One thing different I'm going to do about this box is going to be the back side of it. Because in this one, I'm going to be planting running vines, kind of beans. So I went ahead and built this lattice, and it'll just attach straight to the back of the box, so the vines and the beans can kind of trail up this lattice, give it some support. This is very simply made out of the same fence pickets here. I've cut 4 strips at 1 inch. And these make the verticals, and then I have all these 1/2 inch cut strips that I attach just using glue and brad nails. A very simple project, and then it's just screwed onto the back with deck screws to hold it in place. So that's really it. Nothing fancy, but it'll do the work and do the trick. So if you like this type of material, please feel free to like and subscribe, and just follow. Leave a comment. Comments are greatly appreciated. Helps me out immensely. See you next time. Thanks a lot.